Hello, everybody on YouTube. This is Minx. We're at 123 ASMR. Tingles, tingles, tingles. I'm just doing a very quick live stream. This isn't like a proper live stream. It's just a little reminder, basically, that I'm doing a live stream tonight here on this channel. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing brushing the microphone and some relaxing hand movements as well. Hey Anna, hey Tay Tay. So I thought I'd just pop on here for like 5 minutes, say hello, and just to kind of remind people of tonight's live stream. So it's going to be at 10:30 GMT. Hello, it's Wolf Girl. I'm wearing my Guns N' Roses t-shirt. Like a bit of Guns N' Roses. Um, So yeah, I've just literally been reading. I finished my book that I was reading, and I did some editing as well. Hello to you in Slovenia. Is it Boss Jan? Hello to you. And it's Wolf Girl. You're in Spain, so hello to you in Spain. Hello Samantha Brun. How you doing? Hope you're feeling a bit brighter. And yeah, so I've been I filmed. I did some editing. Obviously, I went to work this morning and I've just been chilling out really the rest of the afternoon. I've got a new book to read, which I'm going to start after this. Uh, Anna's in Scotland. Hello to you in Scotland. So I've got this little book here, and it's supposed to be a proper like emotional, kind of hard hitting, harrowing, haunting book. And it's called Give a Boy a Gun by Todd Strasser. And hey Leah. So it's only a small book, but I'm going to read it, and it's all about like gun violence and bullying and stuff. So I know it's going to be quite an emotional read, but I think books like this are so important. And it's just I know it's going to affect me. I'm probably going to cry. I read a few reviews of it on Goodreads, and people are like, oh my god, I really cried during that book and stuff. So yeah, I think sometimes you need books like that. I read lots of different books, some serious, some more light-hearted. I read fantasy, I read girly books, I read thrillers, I read horrors, I read a bit of everything. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to have a little read. I've got live shows tonight, and yeah. Hello to you, Katie, in the US. Oh, you're studying in Scotland right now. Oh, good luck. Bless you. I miss studying. Like, when I left college, like, I didn't really have anything to study. Like, you kind of like, I watch like history documentaries now just for fun. That sounds so nerdy, but true. I do like enjoy watching like history shows and documentaries and stuff, or going online and researching and reading stuff. But I miss kind of studying. Do you know what I mean? Like having an exam to study for, or just coursework and stuff, and then having like the lecturer or the teacher, mark it and stuff. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, awesome, Samantha. Yeah, I love reading, and I think if you're a regular viewer here on the channel, you'll know that I'm a bookworm. I'm proud. I've got so many books, it's ridiculous. I will get round to reading them all eventually. I keep buying more. That's the thing. As soon as I clear one, I'm like, oh, I've read one, and then I'll buy like another three more. So it doesn't really get any better. But but hopefully you're all doing okay. And I want to say once again a huge thank you to all of you for supporting me, watching my channel, and the social media follows and stuff like that. Hey Victoria, I used to love Goosebumps books. I used to watch Goosebumps TV show, and I used to love a TV show called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Absolutely love that show. Yeah, like age is nothing but a number. By the way, if you're not on my social media, come follow me on social media. So Twitter, Twitter is at minxlaura123, Instagram minxlaura123, and Facebook is minx.laura.5. Do I have a favourite book? Yeah, well, my favourite book series is Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. But my actual like favourite standalone book is called The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It is amazing. And also The Golem and the Djinn by Helen Recker. That's an amazing book as well. But yeah. So I'm just going to chill for a bit and then obviously I'm going to get ready for the live show. I'm going to be wearing my little Rugrats pajamas for tonight's live show. I got them from Primark and it's got Angelica on the front and it says, "It wasn't me." She was quite a naughty, kind of cheeky character, and I like that. Even though I didn't really like Rugrats, but I liked Angelica's character. Hello, girls ex Grinch, how you doing? Thanks for being here. So yeah, everyone, if you've just joined, this is just a little quick live stream. I'm only going to be on here a couple of minutes more. Just to like remind you that I'm going to be live here tonight, 10:30 GMT. I know I'm sitting playing with my hair and it's probably quite annoying, so I apologise, but I do this sometimes because I find it quite comforting. That's just so weird, but so true. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna. Hey Rob, how you doing? I'm gonna be on here later, and I'm gonna be doing brushing the microphone, and I'm gonna be doing some relaxing hand movements. It's at 10:30 GMT, and yeah, Nathan's gonna hopefully join me at the end of the show. I've asked him if he will. He's playing his new game at the moment, and he's downloaded some new PC game, Warhammer game, and he's proper excited about it. He's loving it. He's just been up there for hours, and he does his own thing. He goes on the computer. I sit and read or do editing and stuff. And I like that. I like the fact that we've got our own kind of individual hobbies. Also, for those of you that don't know, I have a vlog channel as well, and that's Minx Laura 123's Wacky World. I've done my first ever podcast actually today. So I got the idea a while ago. I thought, I want to start doing podcasts, and then it was the other day. I was laying in bed. I was just looking through like my subscription box, and I'm subscribed to the lovely Carmen Escapes channel. Well, I'm subscribed to both her channels, but on her vlog channel, she does like these podcasts, and I thought, do you know what? This is a really cool idea. I really want to do this, and it kind of inspired me to push myself a bit. And I've done one podcast that's gone on today, and the next podcast will go on next week. It's going to be about ASMR, like my kind of journey with ASMR, and talking about my triggers, what got me into it, kind of explaining ASMR to people who don't know what it's kind of all about. Um, and yeah, so that's that. But I want like lots of different subjects. If anyone's got any ideas for subjects for my future podcast, like let me know because that'd be pretty cool. I've already had a couple of suggestions from one of my viewers, which is really cool. She said that maybe I could do a podcast about mental health, which I'm quite open about talking about anxiety and my depression, bouts of depression that I get. So I'm quite willing to do that, and hopefully the podcasts that I do, help people as well. It's not just about sitting there listening to someone talk. It's about hopefully helping people as well. And the other thing she said was I should do live stream. I should do a podcast about like gender equality and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. It's a cool subject to talk about. Hey, beautiful liar, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a long time. How you doing? Hello. um, yeah, so I really enjoyed doing the podcast actually because sometimes I just want to ramble and talk without being on camera. Um, so yeah, it was just cool to sit there with my microphone and then yeah. So today's podcast, the first podcast I've done, is quite a dark subject, but I think it's a very important subject to talk about, and as I hope it helps people. Oh, thank you, beautiful liar. Mwah. um, it's about being in and getting out of an abusive relationship, and it was quite hard to do. It's not a nice subject to talk about, and it did. After I'd finished recording it, I felt quite down about it, but then in a way I felt good because I thought, well, if someone can listen to my experiences of, how I removed myself from that situation of being abused by a partner, um, and I can move forward and be happy. Hopefully I can help someone else. So, um, yeah, that's what today's podcast is about. I've had good feedback from it. A lot of people have been lovely and left lovely comments. I did receive a few nasty troll comments today, and I just delete them. Like, I just, trolls are just trolls. I don't really get what they get from it. Like, I know that I've, like, put myself out here on YouTube, and it shouldn't be the fact you say, well, what do you expect? You're on YouTube, you're going to get trolls. It shouldn't be the case at all. I don't agree with bullying in any way. There shouldn't be people who troll people, but anyway, there is. I was just like, whatever, I'll delete them. And it's quite sad as well that it was such a deep subject for me to open up about and trying to help others. And there was still this random person trying to troll me. And I was like, really? Anyway, I deleted it. Literally, if anyone trolls me, I literally just delete them. Like, I delete and block. Hi, Carl. And hello, Cat with the Lizard. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comment. Thank you. I said to Nathan, like, should I do, certain subjects? Because abuse and bullying and stuff, it's not easy to talk about, and it wasn't easy for me. But I think, as I say, if it really helps other people, in the podcast, I also read out, like, from a website of advice as well for people, like how to get out of that situation. So, um, I hope that people listen to this podcast, and if they're in that situation, it will help them to remove themselves from that. But yeah, I don't want to just do like depressing podcasts. I want to do fun ones. I said to Nathan, I'd love to sit there with him and just do a podcast, because when we're on our own, we just have these random chats and random debates about stuff. And I was like, we should so record this. Different things, I'm not going to talk about anything political on the podcast, because I think people just get so funny if you say certain things about politics, they end up like hating you. So I'm like, no politics on the channel, but subjects that we can just talk about and discuss. And obviously, we're all gonna have different opinions. So I think it's great to have like debates and chats, because if everyone thought the same, it'd be boring. Sorry to hear that, Victoria. My hugs to you and support. Where I am if you need me. And hey, Shayla Magus, how are you? And Inns, hi. Hey, Dream Hunter, SMR, how you doing? So, yeah. So, yeah. um, oh, bless you. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of different subjects for future podcasts, and I think it'd be pretty cool to just sit there and chat about stuff. Oh, hey, Brett. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the heart, and thank you for that little donation there. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Mwah, bless you so much. Thank you. I get so happy and like happy but awkward when people give me like super chat button things. I don't know. I just get really awkward. But thank you so much. Ah, thank you. Hey, Laura, I've been thinking about a while. I've been thinking about a while. Hello, just slightly. How are you doing? But yeah, I really want like ideas for the podcast, because I think that'd be really interesting of what people want me, and I think some of them I'll do on my own, and some of the podcasts I'll do with like Nathan, and just sit and chat about stuff. And because me and Nathan kind of agree on most things, but there are some subjects that we disagree or we have difference of opinion. But I love that, because as I say, if you all thought the same, it'd be really boring. Anyway, so that's the other channel. Please go check it out. Minx Law 123's Wacky World. I love doing the vlog channel. It's so much fun, and I do lots of different stuff on that channel that I can't do on this channel. So you get to see like another side of me. So yeah, back to the ASMR though. I did some videos last night. I did fast tapping on cleaning products. Which sounds really weird, but honestly, people like that sort of thing. I've done a video like that before, and people seem to like it, and so I've done that. So imagine me fast tapping on like bleach and Mr. Muscle kitchen spray, and yeah. So I did that, and also I've done a video last night where I did the ironing. Now some of you might be thinking, why did you do that? But I actually find ironing very therapeutic, and I love watching ASMR videos where people are ironing or doing like cleaning and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'll try something different. So I set the camera up and I film myself ironing, and I show you the clothes that I'm ironing and stuff. So I'm hoping that you'll like it. And if you do, I'll definitely be up for doing like another ASMR ironing video in the future. um, oh bless you. It does stay with you, yeah, and it and sorry, someone just mentioned the abusive relationship thing, but I think, as I say in the podcast, abusive relationships, when someone says abusive relationships, most people assume it's physical. But in actual fact, it's not. Abusive relationships can be physical and mental. And, scars can heal on your body, but mentally, you can be affected for years. Um, so, yeah, it's tough. Hi, Bobby. How you doing? Oh, thank you. But yeah, I really want to do some more ironing. I literally love ironing. It's worrying, but I do. This is really bad confession, but it's confessional the same. But I literally only learned how to iron like last year or the year before. That's really bad, isn't it? 38 years of age, and I only just learned how to iron. It's really bad. I'm such a spoiled little brat. But the reason is because my mum hates ironing, so she didn't ever iron things. She just used to hang them up a certain way so they wouldn't look creased. I mean, the odd thing she would iron, but in general she didn't really. So I never really kind of learned how to iron, which is no excuse. As I got to be an adult, I should have just learnt myself. But anyway, but at least now I can officially iron, and I really enjoy it. I find I like the sound of the steam, like when you press the button on the iron. Yeah. You like my accent. Thank you, Tavos. I appreciate that. My accent is from Essex in England, so yeah, I'm an Essex girl. My hair's getting really long actually. I think it looks long. Probably need a little trim soon. Um, but yeah, so I'm just gonna have a little read in a minute, and then I'm gonna just chill out for a bit. And yeah, got a live show tonight. Is Essex where EastEnders is? No, Essex is EastEnders is set in London, and Essex is about, I don't know, 50 minutes away on the train from London. But yeah, I was actually raised in London, pretty much. My mum and dad are from London, and I was raised in a place called Whitechapel. And yeah, it was a bit of a kind of rough area. It was in back in the day. It was well known for like the Krays. Has anyone heard of the Krays? The Krays brothers. So it was kind of like, yeah, bad area. Obviously that was before my time, but yeah. So my mum used to go to work, my dad used to go to work, and my grandma and granddad used to look after me. And yeah, that was up in London. And then um, my mum and dad moved to here, Essex, and my grandma and granddad moved as well to sort of, help us out and just to be near us, basically. So that was pretty cool. So I was very close to my grandma and granddad growing up. They kind of raised me pretty much because my parents were working and they were just like my second mum and dad. So yeah, sorry, I'm going into like whole family history right now, but there we go. You didn't ask, but I'm just telling you anyway. Uh, but yes, I hope you can join me tonight on the live show. I'll hopefully give you lots of tingles, make you feel relaxed. And as I say, I'll be brushing the microphone with some nice makeup brushes and hand movements as well, calming, like Reiki kind of plucking and pulling and twisting. And yeah, a lot of people like the hand movements, they find it relaxing. I do get a lot of tingles actually when I watch people's hand movements videos. I do get relaxed from that. It's like a visual relaxation thing. So yeah. Grandmas and granddads always have biscuits. I was a kid, and my grandma would always, well, she used to make biscuits. She was a very good cook, and she'd make lovely dinners, and she'd make lovely cakes and biscuits. She was a keen baker, and I always remember going to grandma and going, "Can I have a biscuit?" Because she was such a great cook. She used to make these back in the day when I at meat. I'm a vegetarian, have been since I was 14, but when I was a kid, I wasn't a vegetarian, and she used to make these lovely like casseroles, and it was like it was nom nom nom. It was so nice, like all vegetables and casserole, and yeah, it's weird. I remember when I told her I was vegetarian, she was not impressed. She's like, "Why do you want to be a vegetarian?" I'll be like, "Oh." But anyway, in the end, she did respect me, but I think at first she just didn't get it. As did anyone really in my family when I first told them all I was becoming a vegetarian. Um, oh, bless you. Yeah, they were a bit like, I remember my mum like, thinking it was just a phase, and I remember the next day after I told her I'd become a vegetarian, I was 14. She had made me steak and mash, and I was like, Mum, I did say yesterday that I've become a vegetarian. She's like, no, 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 no. You say that, but once you eat that steak and mash, you'll go back to your meat eating ways. And I never forget this, right? We had this massive, huge row, and I said, no, I'm sorry, Mum. I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm not eating that steak. I'm a vegetarian. Please, respect me and my views, and I don't want to eat meat anymore. And I remember she got so freaking angry. It's not funny, but it's funny now. She got this bit of steak, right, and she literally threw it on the floor. We couldn't find it for ages. It was gone under the table. Um, and I was like, why have you done that? But she did apologise, but she just couldn't get it. She didn't understand why I wanted to be a vegetarian. And I started to kind of go into the ins and outs of my opinions and my views. And she was just like, you know what, do you want? And ever since, she's just been very respectful of me. She always goes, if she's shopping, she'll always get me, like, my vegetarian corn and, fake chicken and fake this and fake that meat. So she's very supportive of me. Oh, hello, Red Cyber TARDIS. Hi, Laura. I binge watch your videos every day. Ah, thank you. Bless you. Mwah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love it. I love it when people do that. Like they just say they watch your videos because sometimes I think I make videos and like I just think, oh, they're no good. No one wants to watch them, and I start getting really paranoid. So obviously, when people say, "Oh, I really like your videos. I watch your videos a lot," I'm like, "Oh, yeah, thank you." That's really weird. I'm sorry I just said that, but I'm being honest. Your videos are the only thing get me through exam season. Hugs. Oh, Daily Fangirling. Hello to you. Love your name, by the way. And I'm pleased that I can help you through your exam period. It's not easy, is it, doing the exams? Whew. I remember doing exams when I was younger. I used to be so nervous. My anxiety was terrible. I always remember, right, going into the exam hall, and at the beginning of the exam, they used to say, if anyone needs the toilet, to use the bathroom, please go now. And it'd always be me. No one else would get up. Literally, it'd always just be me standing up going, yeah, I need the toilet. So, because I was just so nervous. It was awful. Anyway, but yeah, good luck with everything with your exams. Oh, your videos help me relax before bed every night. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Is it Charlotte? Is that how I say your name? Scarla? Um, Thank you. And I'm pleased that my videos can help you sleep and relax you. Bless you. Oh no. Yeah, panic attacks before exams. I did get very, very nervous, I remember. And also on my driving test as well. Well, I say my driving test. My driving tests with an S at the end. I took 8 times to pass my driving test, which is really embarrassing, but really true. Um, yeah, I don't even know how I ever passed, actually, to be honest with you, but I did. Um, but yeah, I got bad panic attacks in that sort of driving exam because I was just so nervous and worrying about everything and paranoid and scared. And I was like, pressuring myself. One of the times I failed because I drove into a roundabout. It's not funny, but it is. Yeah, I'd literally just left the test centre, right? And I drove into a roundabout. Instead of going round it, I didn't take it properly, like the circle of the roundabout, the curve of it. I just went kind of straight into it. So that wasn't good. Um, yeah. One of the times I failed because I couldn't do a reverse around the corner properly, so they failed me. Another time I failed because I got one of the questions wrong about the car. They ask you like lift the bonnet and say where this is, and that was, and I was like, I don't know. So I failed on that. And Another time I failed because I couldn't read the number plate. I don't know if they do that around the world, but in England they say stand in front of that car and read that number plate from that distance. And I completely got it wrong. I was like guessing in the end. I was like, HO3, and I was like, no. And after that, I realised that I did need glasses. So at least it helped me to know that I needed glasses. Anyway, hey Jenny ASMR, how are you? I think the best thing to do with anxiety, especially like before exams and stuff, is like literally, I think before the exam, just literally try and calm down, whatever it is, whether it's watching ASMR videos, whether it's listening to music, going for a walk, talking to a friend, watching TV or something. Just do something you're chilled out before you go in the room to do it. And when you get in there, before you start the exam, take some nice deep breaths and just take it all like in your stride. Don't try and rush it. I think with me, when I used to do exams, I used to try and rush to get everything done, and that's when I'd kind of mess up and not do it right. So, make sure you read everything and take it slowly and just do your best. Like, it's the best you can do. Like, if you force yourself, it'll just, do you know what I mean? It will go wrong. So, I think just try not to put too much pressure on yourself because, do you know what I mean? Just try your best, that's all you can do. Thank you for liking my glasses. They're a bit dirty over here. I need to give them a little wipe. Anyway, by the way, these drinks are so nice. My mum got them for me. They're my mummy. She got me. They're no added sugar, orange juice orange, juicy. They're so nice. I literally love them. I think she got them from like Home Bargains or B&M or something like that. But they're just so nice. Anyway, and this is the next book that I'm gonna read, in case anyone is interested. So, hold on. This is supposed to be really good. So it's called When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. I think that's how you say it. How cute is this cover though? I think this cover is super cute. I feel like my hands can just go on her hands, like, friends. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think she's really cute. I love this cover. It's so cool. So this is my next book after the one I'm reading. So yeah, that's that. That's that. Um, oh, cool. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go now. But thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all of you. You're so lovely. Thank you for watching my channel and thank you. I know someone donated to me, so I appreciate that very much as well. Thank you for your kind donation. Thank you. I know people have been saying for a little while now that I should get a Patreon account, but I don't know, like I want to and I don't want to. I feel kind of awkward about doing it because I've never had a Patreon, even though like I shouldn't feel guilty because like pretty much most YouTubers have Patreons or some form of thing like that. But I don't know, like I just and I also worry that even though people say that they want to be my Patreon, right, I worry that I'll start one up and not get any. And like if you look at someone's Patreon page, they'll be like, "Oh, how many has Meg Laura got?" And I'll be like, "None." And I'll be like, "Okay, I'm really unpopular." So yeah, that kind of puts me off if no one wants to do it. I said to Nathan, would he be my patron just so, it would look like I've got at least one patron? And he's like, no, that's weird. I was like, okay. Maybe I'll do the patron, maybe not. So I'm just reading the comments here. Hey. So remind me what time is the live stream tonight, please. Hey, it's 10:30 GMT. So in a few hours from now, it's nearly 8:30 GMT over here in the UK at the moment at night. So looking for a couple of hours. So not too much longer for the live. I'm gonna get changed soon as well. I'm gonna wear my Rugrats pajamas on the live stream. It's like a sleepover kind of vibe, hopefully. Hey, Posy. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing brushing the microphone and hand movements. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. 10:30 GMT tonight. And don't forget, please click like and subscribe and comment and all that jazz. Rugrats, where did you get? I got the Rugrats PJs from Primark, and it's got Angelica on it, and it says it wasn't me on it, which I think was really funny. She was like really naughty, wasn't it? She was a bit of a naughty character, bit of a minx, and my nickname's Minx. Oh, thank you, Daily Fangirling. I'm pleased you're excited. I'm excited too. I love doing live streams. I love hanging out with my viewers and just just chatting, just talking, and obviously with the ASMR stuff, I like knowing that I can help people relax and get tingles. So it's all good. Anyway, everybody, I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget, come follow me on social media. I always follow back. Twitter is at minxlaura123. Instagram is minxlaura123. Facebook is minx.laura.5. So there we go. Is that a Guns N' Roses t-shirt? Yes, it is. Can you see? Bye, Dream Hunter. Hold on. My bed is really squeaky. Look, it's like squeak. There it is. I feel like I'm laying very strangely right now. Um, like all like hunched. I've got this behind me. This is my reading cushion, so it kind of pushes me up when I'm reading. But yeah, this is my Guns N' Roses t-shirt. There we go. You could be mine, but you're way out of light. Anyway, right, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Lots of love. Take care. Tingles, tingles. And 10:30 GMT. Be there or be square. Bye.